Hi and welcome to a new video. My name is Tamara and I'm the founder of Feminine Essence Sanctuary. In this video, I want to talk to you about letting go. Letting go, oh my God, it can be so difficult to let go of something, to make the decision to let go of something. And that can actually cause us real pain and real trouble, because if we are holding on to something that is actually starting to hurt us, but we are trying to hold on to it because we believe that we need it, we believe that we have no other choice than to hold on to it, we believe that we don't have the possibility to let it go because then there would be nothing. And that also leads me to the second part, which is the fear of the unknown, the fear that is telling you, if I let go of this, then how is my life going to look like? If I let go of this thing, person, place, attribute, whatever it is, how will our life look like? And quite often, our minds then tell us all kinds of scary stories about how we're going to be in a much worse place, how things are going to be much worse if we let go, and all those stories and thoughts come into our mind of all the bad things that will happen if we let go of this stuff. And of course, what then happens is that because we're afraid of everything or anything that could happen, we do anything to not get there. And so what do? We keep holding on. And the truth is that sometimes it would just be better and easier for us to let go. Even though I say easier with caution, because it can be difficult, it can be painful, and we need a lot of trust in ourselves, a lot of trust in, let's call it God or the universe, the world. Trust that also after we have let go of this and our lives have changed, it will be for the better and we will be okay. Because this fear that we might end up in a place so much worse can just really hold us back and really mess with our mind. So, what can we do to make this process a little bit easier for us? And also, how can we recognize when it's time to let go? Well, one thing that you could ask yourself is this thing, person, place that you're holding on to still benefiting you? And will it still benefit you over the course of the next 6 months, year and a half, 2 years? So making this time frame bigger, thinking about how will the situation or how might the situation develop if you keep holding on to it, even though you already know and feel that there is something not quite right anymore. And if that's what you're feeling and you feel like you have no choice because you don't have the possibilities to change, to do something, to let go of it before it hurts you even more, because usually the thing that we are holding on to, if it's not right anymore, already causes us some kind of discomfort, causes us some kind of pain. And that is also quite often a sign or an indicator that it would be good to let that go. Regarding the thought that you have no other choice. You need to hold on to it. You cannot let it go because there's nothing that will hold you if you do. Just ask yourself, is that really true? Is it really true that you have no other choice? Are you really, really so bound in your possibilities? And sometimes we are, depending on your life situation, sometimes you are. And then it may also be a solution to think about not letting it go immediately, but maybe thinking again more long-term and being like, okay, I'm going to let go in 6 months' time. And then you take this time frame to make yourself stronger, to bring yourself into a position that you have the possibilities in 6 months' time. So sometimes it can be good to stretch your thinking out more into the long run and then make your decisions and then plan according to that. And then you start to take the action. So if you decide that you're giving yourself 6 months or a year or whatever it may be to come into a position to have the possibilities, the resources and the power to let go of that, of this thing that's holding you back, then you start to think about, okay, what do I need? What do I need to be able to let go of this? I need money. I need another house. I need another job. I need a job. Whatever it is, you just ask yourself really just, okay, what are the resources that I need? And then you start working on them. And then you start to bring yourself into a position where you will be able to let go of it. And then there is another important point that I want to make is when one door closes, another door opens. When you let go of that stuff that is not for you anymore, there is something else that will come. There is something else that will open up for you, because this is just how the universe works. There is no empty space. It's always going to be filled up with something. And if you say no to one thing, you say yes to another thing, something that I've heard from my teachers many times, and it's always a good reminder. So please let me know in the comments, what's your experience? Do you have difficulties of letting go? Are you one of those people that always wait for the latest possible moment when things are really getting already so much out of hand before you're actually able to let go, because you haven't been able to just let go earlier than that? Let me know in the comments. I love to hear from you. And until the next video, I'm wishing you all the best.